Hello, 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 beautiful, blessed Spice family. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Let's Talk Tuesday. You guys, it may seem like that I'm MIA, missing in action, but I'm really not. I'm really not missing in action. I've been doing a lot of things, and I'm telling you, it's so hard to get everything in order and so organized. So forgive me, forgive me, forgive me if I have not been faithful to my subscribers and faithful to doing what I'm supposed to be doing here on the channel. But anyhow, guys, I got on my stunner shades right here. Not my stunner shades. They're just my little shades right here, you guys. If you know me, and I always talk about my shades and my glasses and what I have on because of, my eyes are very dear to me and very sensitive to me. If you guys go back and, want to know a little bit about my eyes. Okay, so I'm always going to say something about the glasses if I have any on, or whatever the case may be. But welcome to Let's Talk Tuesday, guys. I really don't have a topic today, but I am going to be having a special guest on. This special guest, she's a cool lady, a cool person, and she's going to be talking about being a single mom. And she has 2 kids. I think she has 3. She has 2 or 3. She's going to be talking about the struggles of being a single mom and how hard it is being a single mom. You guys, a single mom is so hard. I was a single mom my daughter's pretty much whole life until I got married to my husband, and I had boyfriends and things like that, but still you feel like a single mom, and my daughter's a single mom right now, and I just watch her go through all this stuff, all the stuff that's going on in the world by being a single mom. It's hard, and I'm not talking about just about single moms. There's single dads too. I'm not discriminating. There's single fathers too, but I'm just talking about single moms right now. And it's just hard being a single mom. I watched my mom be a single mom, and I watched her just go through so much being a single mom. She used to carry my sister and brother on one hip and my brother on the other hip, and then I used to walk, right? And I used to be like, oh my God, this lady is so amazing what she does being a single mom. She'd work 3 jobs. And not only that, being a single mom, being in abusive relationships. You know what I'm saying? So it was just so hard to watch her be a single mom. And I was like, I'm not going to be a single mom when I, grow up or have kids or whatever. That's why I chose to only have 1 child. You know what I'm saying? I knew that I didn't want to be a single mom with 5 kids, 3 kids. Like my daughter, she has 3 children. I mean, she does an amazing job, but she wants to be married. She wants to have a husband. She wants to do all the things that a husband and a wife or a father and a mother does for the children, right? But, it just doesn't seem like it's happening. It seems like she keeps meeting these different kind of people. It's just not on the level that she wants to be on. I mean, it's hard to find a spouse or a mate that wants to deal with somebody who has children, right? That wants to be on that level of raising kids, and vice versa as well. Single fathers find that perfect woman who wants to deal with men who have children, right? In my daughter's predicament, it was the person who had kids too, and she had kids, and then the combining families together, right? That's hard as well. It's all the jealousy and all, that's my kid, and don't talk to my kid like that, or don't do this to my kid, and just being that single person, just combining everything together as well. You know what I'm saying? So like I was saying, I was a single mom for like my whole life. I raised my daughter as the mother and the father, and I gave her everything that I thought I didn't have. And once I see how being a single mom is, how my mother was, and being an alcoholic like she was, and me being an alcoholic, thank God my daughter didn't turn out to be an alcoholic. Because I tell you what, being an alcoholic single mom was a lot. I mean, I put a lot on my daughter being a single mom, but I still managed to get a lot of things. As I was a drinker, I managed to get like my bachelor's degree, my associate's degree. I managed to get, I was a hairdresser for 34 years. I had a cosmetology license. I managed to do a lot of things. I took care of my daughter. She always had nice things. I did a lot of things, I did a lot of hard work, but it's just being a single mom it's just a lot. And I'm proud of all the single moms. If you're a single mom, I'm so proud of you because it's a lot of work. And I'm so proud of the single fathers as well, because it's a lot of work for them too as well. Especially if you have daughters. If you are a single father and you have daughters, yeah, that's a lot, because they will get under your skin and make you baby them and all that other stuff. Because I've seen it happen with my daughter and her last relationship. The father would take up for the daughters, because the person had daughters, and just treat them like babies instead of being firm and stern with them. Men don't most, not all men, but some men, they're really lenient on the daughters, right? So more harder on the boys. But I tell you what, I was a strong black woman. I raised my daughter to be, the best that she could be, and I'm so glad that she didn't take on that being an alcoholic, because it generation after generation, it goes down the line. You know what I'm saying? And I was proud of that she didn't take on that aspect of it. But I tell you what, being a single mom is very, very, very hard, and it is a full-time job. I don't care what nobody say, it's a full-time job just to maintain, you know what I'm saying? Just to maintain the work, to provide, to get the kids what they need and all this other stuff. It's hard. So, and hey, to each his own. Everybody has their own outlook on being a single mom. So I can't wait till the special guest comes on here and talks about how she handles everyday living, the groceries, the struggles, trying to find new relationships when you got kids. It's tough. It's tough because we talk about it sometimes and things like that, about when you have your kids and you're trying to date. You know what I'm saying? When you have your kids and you're trying to do all these things, and you have children and you can't really do what you want to do, whatever. And then you have to say to this person, I am a package deal. Do you still want me? Right? And like I tell my daughter, I say, girl, okay, the next guy you meet, you better make sure you brag about your children. You let them know your children is first and foremost in your life before you even get with them, so that they'll know how strong you feel about your kids, because you cannot neglect your children. I like to watch shows like A&E, Cold Case Files, Forensic Files, and all this other stuff. And there was a couple women who the guy didn't want the children, so they killed their kids. I don't know if you know Susan Smith. She's one of them. The boyfriend didn't want kids, so she decided to drown her 2 kids. I mean, it happens that way. A person don't want the kids in their life, and a woman is so obsessed and so in love with the person that they'll do just about anything to get rid of the situation. That is crazy, right? That is just crazy. Too crazy, So yes, on today's Let's Talk Tuesday, I really wanted to talk about the single moms, because, it's just hard being a single anything, just to, and the incomes and just what's going on around the world, just to try to make ends meet. It's rough, it's tough, it's hard. It's just all the above. You know what I'm saying? Even if you do have a spouse, it's still hard. You know what I'm saying? You dang near have to have 5-star job. Literally making $100,000 a year. But who does that? The average person only makes $50,000 a year. The average person makes $50,000 a year, right? And that's still not enough, right? So, the average in my category kind of people is $35,000 a year, something like that. If you got a little tilted good job, it's $40,000. But other than that, you are in that $30,000 or less and less. I'm talking about really. So, but anyhow, you guys, I just wanted to let you guys know about that special guest and about being a single mom. I loved being a single mom. Hey, I met my father when I was 44 years old, and it was the most amazing thing in my life. And I tell you, I finally figured out I have a other person that I'm like, and I'm just not like my mom, like being an alcoholic, right? But my father was fun. He was crazy, loud like me. And I was like, dang, yeah, this is cool. This is me, right? But yeah, just being a single mom, the struggle was real with her and things like that. She had all these weird boyfriends and just weird. But anyhow, guys, I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Stay sober, stay safe, don't drink and drive. You can have a drink, but don't drink and drive. Stay safe out there, because summer's coming, guys. And be easy on them streets with that alcohol, because hey, you don't want to kill nobody, or don't want to kill yourself or wreck your car or do anything. So you guys, stay tuned for my special guest that's coming up, and we're going to be talking about being a single parent, right? Hey, it's a big thing, because there's a lot of single parents out there, a lot of fathers now. So you guys, holla at your girl. Don't forget to check out the Cooking with the Spice Queen channel. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Help this channel grow to 1,000 subscribers. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Holla at your girl. Smooches.